This is the true story of a clasher with the ingenious name of Yo Mama. So every time he attacked, you were notified that your village was just raided by Yo Mama.
Hi there Clashers, Bosonic from Spartans, with some very good news. Yes, we've finally done it. We have finally beaten a good clan. So very nice war from Spartans. And we had one extra Town Hall 10 to them, which did give us a little advantage. But their heroes were much larger than ours, so I guess that sort of balances out a little bit. But I'd say we had a little advantage in the matchup overall. And both sides missed quite a few Town Hall 9s. We're using a lot of anti-3-star bases on both sides, and I think partly the difference between the two clans in the end was that we sort of altered our strategy quite early on and just started making sure of the 2 stars before sort of slowly waking up the Town Hall 9s after we'd got those sorted. And I think they lost quite a lot of attacks on 1 stars, which were attempted 3 stars that didn't really come off. So I think that possibly did help us out in this war quite a lot. So let's look at the first attack, and this is Leo going in on their number 1. So Town Hall 10 against Max Town Hall 10, Max heroes, everything. Leo's heroes are about 30. So it's very open base, so Leo decides to go in with a GoWiWi. And a single Inferno, I think it did get one of his golems, or at least split one of his golems. But Leo's taken a freeze to stop it doing too much damage before the witches keep it busy, basically. And at the moment the witch is running riot through the base, really. And it's kind of just a question of whether the multi-Inferno goes down in time before it does too much damage to the witches. And Leo's Barb King's still on half health here, so I'm getting very near the multi, so it's almost certain that the multi is going down here. And then it's just a sort of back end of defences really, and still quite a few witches up to keep everything occupied, but there is a fair bit of splash, a couple of whiz towers, a mortar, so it's not a foregone conclusion here yet. And at this point, or fairly soon, I think Leo uses the ability on his queen. And I guess the idea here was just to take down the mortar, the whiz tower quickly, so it does they do less damage to the witches. I'm not sure whether it saved any witches or not, as it turns out, but definitely see the logic here. And so now it's just really a question of whether these last 3 defences can get Leo's queen down in time or not. And the witches have come along to help out, so it's looking pretty good here. But the mortar is causing a bit of trouble getting rid of the skeletons, so one of the witches does go down, and I have a feeling, yep, so the mortar's on the other witch. So now it is basically just the queen on her own, but she just about gets there. And, well, I say just about, she's got about a 1/3 health left on her, so it's a fairly safe margin, I guess. And last few defences going down, I think there was plenty of time left, so really nice, very useful 3-star by Leo, and this was the first attack of the war, so that's quite demoralising for your opposition, I guess, when your number 1 base gets 3-starred, so put us in very good position early on. Right, so let's look at the second attack. This is Concrete Donald, a fairly low Town Hall 9, I think it's probably Town Hall 8.5, but got the max hogs going, so he comes in with a very nice hog attack here. So he's used 4 quakes to break open the core, and just going in with quite a big kill squad. So it's at 2 golems, quite a lot of whiz, and his heroes. His heroes are only 10-5, but they still get a good job done here. And so just going to take down the clan castle troops the old-fashioned style, with the archer queen and wizards just taking them out as part of the kill squad. And so his golems up front here have just triggered 1 set of giant bombs, and I believe this is a cleanup, and I believe the other set of giant bombs are by the air sweeper in the south. And there's just no reason for the hogs to path there anymore. So that giant bomb set has also essentially been eliminated by the kill squad. And so its hogs have just got free reign to go around the base now. And heals them up for the first time, and a few sprinkling of hogs on the side to take out a few of the side defences. And there's just not enough left for the base to stop him now. He's got 2 heals left and a big group of hogs in the north. A few more in the centre taking out that Tesla and air sweeper. And just a really nice attack on a Town Hall 9 by a Town Hall 8.5. Completely destroyed the base really, and there's so many hogs left. Still got a few wizards to help with cleanup, but this is a very comfortable 3-star, really nice attack. And so another attack on a Town Hall 9 coming up. This time a LoGoWiPe attack by Gamma. And quite a nice use of a few hogs as part of his kill squad in this attack. So he's going in on the west with a kill squad, so 2 golem kill squad. He's got quite a lot to do. He wants to get down the 2 air defences and the enemy Archer Queen. And he's going in from the west corner, so it's quite a long way to get to the north air defence, as well as getting the enemy Archer Queen down as well. So he uses a jump that basically provides access to all the compartments he needs to get to. He's got to kill the Clan Castle troops at the moment. He's got a poison to help out there. And right, so the hogs have gone in now, and the cannon is firing on the golem. So those 2 hogs are pretty much unattacked. I think the archer tower is hitting them, and maybe the mortar, but they're just not killing them fast enough. So he gets the AD down, and the Archer Queen is going to take out the enemy Archer Queen. In the south, he has used Lightning Quake, and he's tried to take out both the AD and the air sweeper. And he's got the air sweeper, but just missed the air defense. So maybe would have got it if he'd have had a level 4 donated Quake instead of a level 3. But he gets it so close that the hound on it takes it out in the end, and then moves over to the north air defence to provide a bit of extra cover for those loons. So in some ways kind of helps him, as it did provide a bit of cover for the early loons on that south air defence, but then moved up to help with protection on the north one at the end. So I thought overall it was a really nice attack, very clever use of the few hogs to help out with this kill squad, and totally destroyed the base in the end. Great attack. So now their lowest Town Hall 9 will be taken out by one of our low Town Hall 9s. And just using a LoGoWiPe here, so particularly with these low Town Hall 9s, can go in with GoWiPe and have a good chance of taking them out. We tend to recommend taking a few balloons to help clear out the last few defences, because that's when your troops can basically get stuck bashing walls, and the last few defences can just pick them off. So if you've got a few balloons, they can really help out there. So Rev has gone in basically through the east with a big GoWiPe squad. He's got right into the core there, and so they're taking him out. He's used 1 loon in the north there, and I think if he'd have been able to drop 2 loons on that archer tower, he'd have probably got the arch tower, the cannon and the whiz tower all taken out there, which would have changed things at the end. And he's got a little loon squad here in the south, which I think weren't very useful because they protected his Archer Queen very well. But clearly at this point, he's running out of attacking troops here. So he's still got a golem with a fair bit of health. So that's protecting his wizards, and hopefully, I don't know whether it'll protect his queen much in the end. No, so pretty much now just the queen's job to finish it off. And we've got a mortar, a cannon, an archer tower and a wizard tower. So just a cannon and archer tower really left. And it's going to be really tight in the end. So cannon's gone down, archer queen against archer tower, and tiny bit of health left, but just a wizard tower, and the wizard tower's not going to kill that queen. So very nice clutch win there by Rev at the end. Okay, so now a Town Hall 8 dragon attack, and Andy's coming in. So it's a 93-star base, so not always the easiest bases to hit with dragons. So he's taken out the north air defence and come up from the southwest, which I think is logical given it avoids the air sweeper. And very nice use of haste and rage to just fire those balloons straight in, and they go in and take that air defence out really quickly, which I think is the difference, made the difference in this attack really. So at this point, got 5 or 6 dragons up for just 2 archer towers. So not much doubt about it now. Very nice attack by Andy. On quite a high level Town Hall 8, so very nice attack. And I thought for old time's sake, I'd show just a little Town Hall 7 attack before Town Hall 7 gains an extra air defense. So this is, I think, our only Town Hall 7 in the war, taking on their Town Hall 7 just with level 1 dragons. So can get level 2 dragons at Town Hall 7. But level 1 dragons here are just, they're very overpowered actually. So max dragon in the clan castle to deal with, and his dragons take out that without too much difficulty at all. And air defense firing on his dragons now, and they do take a little while. Air defense is guarded by a storage and a few other buildings, so they do take a while to get to that air defense. But air defense goes down fairly quickly, and at this point he's still got, I think I can count 7 dragons left up, and basically just 2 archer towers left, and they're not big archer towers. And in fact he's got clan castle balloons to help out with as well, so he's got quite a lot of margin for error on this base. I think he can still handle, at Town Hall 7 I think they'll be able to handle this extra air defense, still be able to do dragon attacks. Certainly if you've got level 2 dragons and in a clan that can donate max loons, don't see any trouble at all. So that's all. Very nice war, Spartans. Thanks for watching.